Вітаю! Я Антон Даньків продовжую проходити суперкруту гру Кошатниця. Ну, продовжуємо. Зупинилися на сеансі в психіатра. Я не розпитував медсестричку, але цьому психіатру дали прозвище Доктор Ікс. І він ще зіграє свою роль в історії. Я вже читати не буду. Від цього горло болить. Від кого швидкого читання і хужої інформації. Ну, слухаємо, готово.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Ну, відповідатиму м'яко.
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Ну що ж, продовжуємо в такому ж дусі.
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
А тепер ми вернулись до моменту, коли Сьюзен встала.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Я теж ненавиджу лікарні. Маю достаточний опит. Візьмемо багато. Рукавиці нам пригодяться. Я не дуже хочу спати тут, крім того, я не втомилась. Лише погляд на цю подушку змушує мене думати, скільки людей померло лише на ній. Впевнена, вона би була випрана багато разів після цього. Але однаково по спині пробігає холодок. Якщо подумати про це, я сама ледь не померла тут. Стоп. Я померла навіть, чи не так? Ладно. Не будемо сматрювати. Годинник не йде. Отут цікаво. Це список ліків для пацієнта в палаті номер 2. Напевно, це я. Мені приписали багато заспокійливих, виявляється. То, що вони дають мені, може вирубати і коня. І забезпечити його головним болем на тиждень. Також може викликати галюцинації і параною. Як дивно, на що вони дають мені все це? Я не божевільна, це точно. Якщо хтось божевільний тут, так це той, хто посадив мене на ці ліки без всякої причини. Да уж. Так. Тут туалет. Ну він поки зайнятий. квіти не будемо дивитися. Тут лежить пацієнтка Енн Бартон, яка, скажімо так, вона теж з попиткою самоубійства і плюс наркотичною залежністю там сидить, але вона добровільно. Так що її тут не тримають як Сьюзен. Дивимося на медсестричку. Ну що ж,
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Excuse me. Where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
My name is Susan Ashworth. Can I go now?
If you've not been discharged, I can't let you out, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am. You should talk to the doctor first and come back with a letter and some form of identification.
от є пропуск. Ну, звісно, медсестричка не дасть цього взяти. Тепер туалет відкритий. А от і є Енн Бартон. По ній видно, що з нею щось не так, правда? Інший пацієнт самовбивця. Дивно, вона схожа на когось мені знайому. Ну, поговоримо з красавцем.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Да, піздець, вот що робить наркоманія.
Joan.
No, you're wrong.
Яке б ім'я не
Leave me
вибрати, все
alone.
одно неправильно.
Please, just leave me alone.
Ніяк. Красавиця, так просто не відділаєшся. Тут є те, що треба. Медичний контейнер для лікарств. Оглянути. Да, кусок зеркала пригодиться. Будь ласка, представте послання на зеркалі. От іменно. То так нам і треба узнати ім'я. Включити Так, включити гарячу воду і почекати, поки дзеркало запотіє. Ну, взагалі-то є ще функція сходити в туалет. Даже. Вона одноразова. Що ж, а тепер нам понадобиться забити унітаз. Так, продовжуємо чекати. О! Дзвонок. Нажати.
Someone is coming.
Наша знайома медсестричка.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Да, це необхідно.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Да.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Ну це дерьмо. Визиває мощний приход. Так, сім'я ми узнали. Шейла. В цьому... Да-да, ми пали в світ з цілі страх і ненависть в Лас-Вегасі. Да, пиздец, скажу прямо, пиздец. Сьюзен ловить мощний приход. І нам потрібно, нам дещо ще потрібно отримати. Як важко сказати, це штука накачана наркотиками? Да, блять, вона накачана наркотиками. Її треба проткнути. Потім Енні попросить нас... Дещо. Вона попросить червоне вещество, яке робить її щасливою. Тепер лягаємо. Ну і медсестричка безвідповідальна, хоч би прослідила, куди Сьюзен йде. По її обличчю і скаже, що її конкретно пом'яло. Це дерьмо.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Да. Так, тепер розговор з Н. Ні.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you, after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart.
Так.
Do you know how to get out of here?
We're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it.
Oh.
I'm being good.
Розговор про червону штуку пішов.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favorite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see.
Так.
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it.
Червона
I drink
сльозинка
it
чистого
down,
щастя.
and my pain goes away.
Дівочка, як мощно
Without
ти
it,
сидиш
I just feel so angry.
наркоті.
It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
I'll talk to you later.
Ну,
Yeah?
розпитувати її не
Yes.
варто, її історію
Go.
я вже переказав.
Be careful. They're watching
А
us.
питання, чи буде в
And
порядку?
remember, we
Звісно,
must be nice to earn the red stuff.
не варто.
Always be nice.
І так видно, що в неї не в порядку.
Poor woman.
Від лікарств в неї слабоуміє трохи, похоже. Випити вона не вип'є, скаже, що це може бути опасно, хватить лікарств. Оглянути вона здивується. Звідки в неї це взялось? Ну і дати їй.
I've found this red stuff you were talking about, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. How about you give me your name band in return? Is that okay?
Oh, yeah. I don't mind. Take it.
Thank you for your help.
Пропуска мало, треба підтвердження з браслетом. Н. Дженніфер Бартон. 15.11.75. Так. А щоб отримати пропуск, треба відволікти медсестру. Ще раз. Не поняв. Да, треба було зразу змивати, коли рукавиці засунув, блін. Тепер прийдеться їх брати заново. Красиво. Это чорно-біла, як це називається? А, нуарна атмосфера. А кажуть, Максі Пейні нуарна атмосфера. Ну, мені Макс Пейн, признаюсь, не понравился, не хочу обідати фанатів гри. Лично, по-моєму, не очень. Як бойовичок хороший, но атмосферності я не відчув. Используем. Смываем. Унитазу временно пиздец. Такс. Тепер опять кличем. На цей раз упорюватися коксом не будемо. Ой, не коксом, я теж не знаю. Чим треба так упоротися.
Someone is coming.
Да, блядь, де?
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Так, ладно. Поки очкаста красавиця займається унітазом, ми дуємо. Так. Ну і валим.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Так, здуємо звідси.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk. Stretch my legs. Get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Ну, я пройшов гру і знаю правильні відповіді. Буду і їх вибирати.
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Rarely.
Вона спить.
I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed of it now. I had a really rotten day, you know? I felt like I was suffocating between the four walls of my bedroom. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
People. They've let me down too many times. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in the suicide note.
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than I could count.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
I don't really want to talk about this.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Ну що ж,
I went
пішли.
after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Ну що ж, піднімаємося. Зараз буде такий пісець.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz. What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Да, по канону дуже. Для канонічної концовки дуже важливо. Треба відповісти правильно.
Yeah, she smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay, you have listened. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it was just a blind guess. But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been good friends, you know. You really listened to everything I said after all. I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan. But right now, it's time for me to let go.
No!
На. Капец.
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Я самофонарел до сих пор. Кліше, хороший і позитивний персонаж насправді злий. Ну, ви знаєте. Ну від цього це виглядатиме не більше.
Where am I?
В кукольному театрі де. Дьорнем.
Nasty Dr. X. Little Susan.
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are two doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them.
Жуть.
Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
Whatever
Medina
they
North.
are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get the rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Так, спитаємо. Яке питання? На які
Which
двері
door would
вкаже
the other
інша
doll
лялька?
point me to?
Ось правильне питання. Ну. Відкрити треба ті, на які не вказали. А от і наша награда.
Is this supposed to be my reward? Flowers. I hate flowers. You lied to me. You lied.
Did you really think there would be anything precious waiting for you here? Look at the lovely roses. Just like everything else in the room. They just turn into ash.
Що ж, проходимо далі. Задуваємо ще свічку. Ну вот. Дамочка скончалась, а Сьюзен вернулася в наш світ. Почти. Лікарняні мішки для трупів. І що ж там і хто ж там дергається? Конечно, Сьюзен дергається в мішку. Жутка музика, яка підкреслює атмосферу.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Беремо. Яка купа мішків. Ще одна. Судя по оформленню, це здання... Це заброшена психлікарня. Стульчик розвалився. Добре, що я не сіла на нього. Але ця дерев'яна ніжка може мені знадобитися. Треба тільки покращити. О, ну як, а? От до чого розмішлення про мистецтво спочатку було. Я бачив таке раніше, живі картини. Тільки тут це мертве тіло, підвішене на дротах і прив'язане до стільця. Да. Ремейк Мони Лізи.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
Майстерня. Резвію, щоб взяти, треба почекати, поки тут світла не буде. Ой, коли появиться. Вода нам не потрібна. Хоча ні, потрібна тепер. Старий кусок мила. Вчити холодну воду. Использую. Мило намилене. Виключимо воду. Це тіло вже достатньо сильно розклалося. В той час, як справжнє мистецтво триватиме вічно, моделі доктора скоро згниють і розваляться. Цей хворий псих, як йому вдається ховати все це божевілля. Думаю, він не зміг дістати горностай, так що використав цю страшну ляльку дитини. Голова нам потрібна буде. Ну, віддамо должне. Копія досить точна. Жуть. Правда? Закрили до одного разу, коли його нарешті знесуть, всі докази будуть поховані глибоко під купою щебеню. Взяти. О Боже, це ліс. Але це неможливо. Я говорив з нею вночі, намагалася відмовити її від стрибка. І все ж ось вона висить на металевому пруті. На вигляд вона мертва набагато довший час. Вона правда була там, просто вже мертва. Похоже, да, її кишені порожні. Йде, не волнуйся. А урод за неї Це, напевно, єдиний вихід звідси. Ліс залишила. Сни це просто сни. Вщипни мене, я не можу прокинутись. Подарок з того світу. Йдемо. І зараз буде роздум.
I can leave now and forever forget about this place and Dr. X. I have my own problems. I'm not cut out to bring murderers to justice. I've got the key. It's clearly been left here for me to find. Was it Liz who did it? If it really was her, it's clear she would have wanted me to leave. If she'd planned a revenge, surely she would have left me a fucking gun instead. On the other hand, this man is a serial killer. He murdered a lot of women. He murdered me. He will carry on killing if I don't put a stop to it. And I'm pretty sure none of those brain-dead idiots upstairs will believe my story. Just like when I told them about Liz on the roof. They'll never take my word over the doctor's. I'm just a fucked up loser to them. But this screaming, he's got someone in there. His next victim. It's probably too late to save her, but what if it isn't? I told the old lady I'm not a killer. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never tasted vengeance before. Not like this. What if it feels good? It's time to decide. Do I stay and fight? Or leave and carry on with my life like all this never happened?
По канону, звісно, лишиться. Урод заплатить за те, що зробив. Я би теж от херачив. Великий художника, блін. Мене аж бомбить від цього монстра. Да, не зовсім так уявляєш собі богиню любві. Ще одна жертва божевільного доктора. Щось блистить на її пальці. Металева гайка одягнена на палець, як обручка. Я б зняла її, якби палець не був таким запухлим, таким напухшим і задерев'янілим. Використати. От для чого нам потрібна гайка. Поглянь, її безвольне тіло розташовано точно так само, як на картині. Схоже, вбивця використав проволоку, щоб її голова була повернута на бік. Ага. Дівчина з жемчужною сережкою. Голландська відповідь Моні Лізі. Да, дійсно дуже похожа картина на оригінал. Все-таки дивно, що доктор не зберіг трупи, а? Що, нельзя їх формальдегідом обработати, як от... Ну, обработати, як от Леніна обработали. Ладно, в жопу не буду розсуждати.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch! Scream your lungs out! Louder, I said! Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
Він впевнений, що я мертвий, ніхто не знає про це місце.
Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you. And yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me. who understand the only pure and true form of art.
Піздець. А в кабінеті він вів себе так адекватно. Так, тепер треба сюди. Да. Скелет, не бійтесь, не справжній. Болт нам потрібен. Заб'ємо болт. Доктор вважає себе справжнім художником. У ньому і видно. Використати. А нам це місце потрібно. Так, перевіряємо список. Використати. Використати. Закріпляємо верхушку башкою ляльки. І все. Самодільне булавище готове. З прутом возиться довше, але це не біда. Скріпляємо. Тепер фіксуємо. Булава і коп'є. Вернутися в кімнату. Ну що ж. Сьюзен Топіс, суддя, прокурор, присяжний і палач. Готуйся, урод. Одягнув маску Джокера, в якій нічого не видно. Ну, не обов'язково щось сказати, але я його под'їбу.
See you in hell.
Хана маньяку. Він нарешті отримав те, що заслужив. Сподіваюсь, він гріє в пеклі. Я тільки знаю, що врятувала життя цієї дівчини. Чого я все одно відчуваю злобу? Ще не отошла просто.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You would have killed me. Like the others. The animal.
Ні, він не животне. Животне просто так не уб'ють.
Who are you?
Ну що ж, признаю.
My name is Susan Ashworth. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
А от і третій розпіл. Річка.
Standing by the river, I wonder, do I need a stone? No. My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
Ну, спочатку треба вийти взагалі-то. Ну, то чого і що робити далі, я покажу в наступному відео. Дякую за увагу. До зустрічі!